And with me in the studio for the CONFAB this morning, I have a few other people, of course, the regular faces and the new, new faces. New cats. Okay, okay. So I'm going to start from
Okay,
the.
are you referring to new cats or new fish? Because
I
you
don't.
see
It's new
fish
cat. It's new cat. New cat.
new
Oh,
cat,
new
new
catfish.
catfish.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
That one. All right. All right. I'm going to start from my right hand here.
Okay, thank you for having me on the show. I still remain my humble self, Ayomikun Afolabi, your prince
On
on
the
the
show.
show.
No
I'm
be lie.
welcoming you once again to this morning confab.
All right, and on the other side of the building, we have the delectable, the beautiful, the. Okay, please say your name before I go further. Oh, the new catfish. Oh, beautiful.
Lex. What happened is that even me that I'm in the studio,
You can't say I mean.
I hardly hear your voice. I'm
So
just
please
listening to your
tell
voice
us again.
faintly.
Okay, my name is Abiodun Glory and I'm the new catfish he was referring to.
So
Good
welcome, new catfish.
morning. Thank you.
All right, and finally we have
My name is Ayomikun, AY for short.
fine fine boy, small pimple.
AY for
Fine boy,
short.
four
Four
pimples.
people. Four people. You can even count
AY for
it.
short. Is it?
AY
Are
for
you
short.
referring to the height or just to
No, just to because if
The
I
short
should,
form of the
yeah, short
name.
form of the name. Because
Which
if I
are
should,
the
my
heights?
name is my name is long. Oh.
okay?
Yeah, my name is very very long.
Ayomikun know me.
Ayo.
No,
Ayo.
Ayomikun torí pé mojú pé oore tó
Tori.
ṣe mí àná.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
That
finish
sounds
A
like
that.
name like
combination
a
of atom.
Just
sentence.
finish that one for yourself.
Yeah, that's why I said the wife for short.
Okay,
Definition
okay.
of a
That one day.
name.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, I want to specially thank the executive producer of Esteem Radio Vision in person of the Kimakila Adeboye Ashaolu, our producer here, in person of Adenipekun Afolabi, and every other esteemed staff, members of staff of Esteem Radio Vision, who has been working tirelessly every day to ensure that you can see us clearly, you can hear us clearly, and you can enjoy all some or all of the programs that have been coming your way from the stable of Esteem Radio Vision. I want to say a very big thank you. And finally, to you, our listeners and our viewers, I want to say a very big thank you to you for riding with us, for always being a part of our programs. And that's before we get into the thick of the program for today. Today we shall be talking about some important trending news in the nation, and we'll be starting with this funny. I want to say it's funny in a way, and in
Okay.
another form, it's not so funny.
It's not so funny.
It's not so funny because a few days ago, Dangote Refinery or Dangote Groups decided to sack a number of Nigerian workers, a number of Nigerian petroleum
That is
workers.
Association of
Yes.
the Sack Workers.
All right,
Staff
they,
people
they
association.
decided to sack a number of Nigerian workers. According to reports, they said 90% of Nigerian workers working at Dangote Refinery, they were sacked, and for a simple reason, for joining the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria. That's Pengasin. Pengasin, and they decided to join because they probably feel like they needed to maybe beef up their security, their job security. And Dangote Refinery, according from the release that was released, they said that they are not working. They don't want people to come to the organization and dictate how the organization should be run for them. So maybe we can read the release from Dangote Refinery. It should be on our screen as we speak. So Dangote Refinery said the Dangote Petroleum Refinery wishes to clarify recent reports concerning the ongoing reorganization within its facility. This exercise is not arbitrary. It has become necessary to safeguard the refinery from repeated acts of sabotage that have raised safety concerns and affected operational efficiency. And they went ahead to say over 3,000 Nigerians continue to work actively in our petroleum refinery at present. So it means that even if we still have 3,000 refineries, even if we still have 3,000 refineries, 3,000 staffs, out of, they said 90% was sacked, but they still have 3,000 working in the refinery. So it means that initially they had maybe up to 12,000, or I think that should be like 30,000, right? 30,000 Nigerian staff working at Dangote Refinery. So the Pengasin have also come out to release their own side of the story, or they decided to sue Dangote Refinery. And part of the things they said was that I think it should be on our screen as we speak. Updates on today's happening at Dangote Refineries and petrochemicals. Following the successful unionization of Dangote Petroleum Refinery and petrochemical workers, the appointment of caretaker committee of the branch executive council and the submission of batch 1 of the unionized members list to management on 25th of September 2025, we regret to inform you that the following unfortunate developments have happened. Management verification exercise, members meeting, withdrawal of staff bosses, denial of entry into refinery, mass termination notice, and targeted victimization or intimidation of union leaders, current situation, and constitutional breach. Now, this is what the association Pengasin have decided to release, meaning that after they were sacked, or after these workers were sacked by Dangote Refinery, the association they joined, which is the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, decided to sue Dangote Refinery, citing freedom of association as one of their reasons for suing Dangote Refinery. Now, this is the question I want to ask. The reason I started with this seems funny is this: when you are working with a one-man owned company, right? You tend sole proprietorship, right? You tend to conform with whatever is supposed to happen in the organization. And these people have said, we know they conform, we know go agree, we know the hear word, we get coconuted, right? That's what they've decided to say by going ahead to sue Dangote Refinery. Now I'm going to start from AY for short. AY, AY for short. Now, what do you think? First of all, how do you see this development? How do you see this development? What do you think is happening? Or please just tell us your opinion.
My opinion about this whole issue is that one thing in Nigeria is I think there is no security to job.
Okay, job security.
Job security in Nigeria because for someone to just tell you that you are not coming to work without prior notice or anything,
You've been sacked.
You've been sacked. No,
I no longer need your services in my organization.
Just imagine that you are getting set for work, and you just get a mail or a message. Don't bother coming to work today. You have been sacked. I mean, how are you going to feel? How is that person going to feel at that
Simply
time?
for joining an organization or an association.
So I think that there's no job security in Nigeria. If there's job security in Nigeria, something like that shouldn't be happening.
But let's not forget what Dangote said in the communique they sent out. They said they are using it to avoid sabotage. It means some people have been sabotaging the
Yeah.
operations
Operation.
of Dangote refinery, either in terms of what they give to the people, or in terms of quality, or in terms of, I can't say precisely, right? Meaning some people have been sabotaging. Now, what do you think? This is to Glory now. What do you think in terms of sabotage? Do you think Dangote Refinery is right to, sack these people if they think that these people are going to affect their operation? If these people have been working against the operation or the good operation of Dangote Refinery, do you think they are in the right place to sack these people? And in that amount, in that numbers, because that's like 90% of workers in the refinery.
Well, to me, I feel like he has the right to sack. He's the owner of his business, his
True.
organization, yeah. And if there's anything that is working against his growth, his productivity, his operation in his company, if there is anyone or a group of people, he has the right to lay them off.
Okay, so it means Glory is telling us that as far as
She's concerned.
yeah, as far as she's concerned, and as far as getting quality is concerned, as far as there's anybody who is going to stand against your company churning out the kind of quality that they should be, it means you can go ahead and lay them off.
Yes, you
Now,
can lay them
one
off.
thing,
Sorry.
one of the things that Dangote or that this Pengasin have come out to say is that they will not agree to an organization deciding to just lay off workers that way. They are going to fight. They are going to do everything within their power to make sure that Dangote Refinery answers to his actions or their actions, because it's a group. It's a group of company, LLC, I guess. So the question I'm going to ask you, Afolabi, is this: if this is the situation with the Dangote said, if they want to join any organization, they should go and join NNPC. They should go and join public organization, not private
Not private
organization.
organization.
If they want to, if they know they want to do unionism. And now, my question to you is this: how do you think this can be addressed? Maybe there's a better way of addressing stuff like this, to avoid a lot of people running out of it. You know, the current situation of Nigeria presently economically, to avoid people being on the streets or people struggling economically.
Jobless.
Yes, being jobless and all of that. How do you think? What do you think is the better way of addressing stuff like this?
Yeah, okay, thank you. To address this, in order not to have people who are named workers now a roadside worker, what I mean is that I'm talking about the WORKERS, that is workers, and now turn it to WALKERS, workers.
Workers.
You understand? That is what
Or trekkers.
Or trekkers.
Job hunters.
Yes, job hunter. One thing is that I want us to know this, that there's something paramount to one-man business. There's one thing is that the opinion of one-man business lies on the owner. You cannot compete with the opinions of the one-man business. Whatever the owners want, that is what
They will get.
they will
Yeah.
get. That is what the workers need to do. And one thing is that there is a law giving room for workers to have their association. That is the labor act. Labor act gives rules for workers to have their own association,
Association.
either private or
public.
Now, for how would I call it, the Dangote refinery coming up now, that okay, they want to lay off all their, some staffs that
Most Nigerian staff.
most Nigerian staff that they have their family feeding, and not only their family, a lot of people destiny lies on their, the work they are doing, because I know some of them at the end of the month, not only their immediate family that will spend their salary. A lot of people have been expecting that, oh, they want to
Uncle will soon get paid.
uncle will soon get
Auntie
paid.
will soon collect salary.
But now uncle has been given breakfast You understand? Now, I won't say if there's any saboteur in organization, they should get, they should dealt with, and there is a way of laying them off, not at once that it will show to Nigerians that maybe there is something special attached to it. Okay, you've already know that okay, this person is a saboteur, and there is a way. That is why we have training, retraining of the staff. Some of them, it may be as a sort of uh, how they have been brainwashed. Let me put it that way. But if there is a training, retraining of the staff, from there, in form of seminar or whatever, they will know that it is not acceptable and it is not good for you to be biting the finger that is feeding you. You understand? Okay, for instance, now some of the staff, maybe one of the allegations that one thing I know that it is very common at the refineries is that maybe some of them, instead of them to take the petrol to the rightful owner, they are trying to sell it out, maybe to other countries, instead of them to remain in the country. All sorts of things may be the reason for them to be laid off. But instead of sending every one of them away, why can't you organize a training for them?
But
And
do you
give
think
them-
that will work for saboteurs?
Yes, it will work. It will work because some may not know that what they are doing is wrong, and some may know. But with that training or the seminar or the symposium or whatever, they will know that okay, what they are doing in the past is not good. There is a room for second chance, and when you discover that okay, they are not ready for that grace or avenue that you give to them, then you lay them off. And now not because they joined the association, there is a freedom of association. That is why I think the Pengazan now go ahead to the court of law that okay, they will fight litigation against the company. And looking at it, when they get to the court of law, how is it called? That is the industrial. We have industrial court that will seek to it, and maybe later if they are not pleased with the industrial court, they can go to the normal court, like the High Court or the Appellate Court, and later to the Supreme Court.
As far as they don't get to the court of arbitration for sports.
That is that. And let me quickly say this to all workers. It is not good for you to be a saboteur to your own organization. You are trying to destroy yourself. Okay, for instance now, let's assume that as we are a staff or workers of Esteem Radio Vision now, you now get out there, somebody is talking about your station, and you stand there saying all sorts of things that you don't know our station is this and blah 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 blah. It is not the name of the organization alone you are tarnishing your own image too,
as well.
because you are working there. Your name has been attached to that organization. Whatever's happened there, your name will be mentioned. That is why I want to say this to all workers, even private workers or public workers, that it is not good for us to be a saboteur.
All right, Afolabi. In response to this old drama, Dangote Refinery has dropped a bigger bomb by dropping job vacancy and asking people to apply. They dropped job vacancy. This is just I guess a little over 24 hours ago that they dropped this job vacancy, and the job vacancy is for support service GT program, and the other one is for another, I think, support staff and something like that, technical support GT program. That is to say, we have sacked them, but we are ready to employ people. Anyways, let me quickly take some of the reactions that we have on social media, and this is coming from Bolaji Fesomade. He said Dangote has sacked some Nigerian employees for joining Pengasan and I support his decision 100%. Dangote is not NNPC that would allow a union to undermine what he built with over $20 billion. It's simple. We are a private company and we do not want unionism. Then go join NNPC. That is what Bolaji Fesomade had to say. He said, this is one Imran Mohammed said, Pengassan has instructed its members to stop providing gas to Dangote Petroleum Refinery immediately, and all crude oil supply valves to the refinery should be shut. Now, someone has responded with, it's time for DGSS to arrest all the leaders of Pengassan. This is a threat to Nigerians' national security. I don't understand how it's a threat to Nigerian national security, but that's his opinion. But in response to that, one Imran U. Wakili said, DGSS should arrest Dangote first for sacking 1,000 Nigerians just like that, rendering jobless and desperate. The unions are just fighting for their members, and that is you that is calling for the arrest of Pengassan because they don't want to sell their gas to him. Is it your gas? if just like you people said, the refinery is his and he will do as he wishes. The gas is also theirs and they will sell to whom they wish. If you have gas, go and give it to Alaji. If you want, if I want to know if Dangote is an island. Anyways, as we always have it on stuffs like this, a lot of Nigerians will have different reactions and different opinions to this. And by the way, Senator Shehu Sani, anybody who knows Nigerian politics will remember Senator Shehu Sani. Is a senator representing Kaduna Central or something like that, but he represents Kaduna, although not anymore. Yes, he's no longer in the Senate House. He said Dangote took risk and built his refinery. He wants it to operate without disruption. He wants to have total control. He doesn't want unionism. He doesn't want what happened to the government-owned refineries to happen to his own. The workers want to unionize to protect themselves from what they fear would be slavery. That's the clash. Now, that's a shorter way of explaining what is going on.
Yeah.
The workers want union. Dangote does not want union. The workers want to protect themselves. Dangote is saying, I don't want unionism in my organization.
And if it is unionism you want to hit, continue eating unionism.
And somebody actually responded to Senator Shehu Sani. He said, no clash at all. Pengassan's wish is to continue to dictate, blackmail, extort, intimidate, pretend to be co-owners. This cannot happen in a private setting. They can as well build their own refinery where they set the rules. Now, this has been the reaction of a lot of Nigerians. Different reactions. Some are for, some are against, which is normal in a lot of trending issues in Nigeria. Even when you think the issue does not make sense. Yes, of course, diverse opinion and right to different opinions in Nigeria. Now, before we round up on this particular topic, do you have anything to say concerning the reaction of people? What people have had to say? Shehu Sani and a lot of others who have said one thing or another.
Thank you, Les. Like you said, we have right to our own opinion, and nobody can go against your own opinion. You rather support, or you said, okay, I'm not biased or subscribe to the opinion. Looking at the whole scenario, Senator Shehu Sani, I respect him because of whom he is. He knows what is actually happening or what has happened in the public refinery. What I mean with the public refinery, I mean the Nigerian refineries. Look at it now. Since how many years ago now, we are unable to have a standard one just because of this saboteur. Part of the saboteur, they are the one who is just okay. For instance, now somebody alleged one. I think during the era of Goodluck Jonathan that the petrol that we're supposed to be using in Nigeria, they are selling it out for other countries at a high price, and Nigerians are suffering. Now the owner is suffering while the
some people are enjoying it.
All in the name of they are getting
more
huge
money
amount
from there.
of money from them, which is not good. The individual have is, where you have the right to your opinion, but it is not acceptable anywhere for you to be a saboteur.
All right. Thank you very much, Afolabi. AY, do you have anything to say before we round up on this topic?
Yeah, I think Mr. Afolabi has said
Mm.
quite a number of things that I want that is on my mind. So yeah, like he said earlier, he said well, he said before before laying anybody off, there should be proper training and there should be proper monitoring of because yes,
Activities.
because as well for me, I think that's why query comes in. That's where query comes in. Whenever okay, you are sabotaging the company's image, you are sabotaging everything. There should be query. Query should be sent to them. So that query will make them know that okay, this is what I'm doing that is wrong.
But you
So
know, most times query cannot necessarily correct
Correct.
the
So
wrong that has
maybe
been
the
done to the image. It might not be able to correct things that
mayor.
have happened.
no, it can't because I think if that person is ready and that person still wants to keep his job, the person is
They will
going
know
to
the query is to call them to order.
yes. So so is the person will be able okay, this is what I'm doing that is wrong. So the person will know that okay, this is what I'm doing that is wrong. So the person will change so that because I mean this is Nigeria. Everybody knows that there's no job anywhere. There's no job anywhere. The one I have, I will want to I will want to keep it. I want to keep it. Pending the time that I have something.
That you have something else. Okay, okay. So it means that despite the fact that you are scared of jobs, lack of job security, if you also see better opportunities, you go jackpot.
Definitely. No, it's not of worry.
Normally, humanly speaking, or let's be realistic with
Realistically.
ourselves, almost, let's say almost every one of us look for a greener pasture, and that is why you see our doctors and other professions
Leaving the country.
leaving the
So, Glory, let me ask you this: if you also see another job that is better than what you have, you will just also jackpot. Is that what
No,
you're
if
saying?
they are ready and I'm sure they are going to employ me, why not? Jackpa.
Can you imagine?
No, actually, well,
Anything called jackpa,
no.
I will jackpa.
to me, it's not every time that okay that when you see a greener pasture,
You rush
jump on
into
it
it.
and everything. That should be at it depends on the loyalty actually. So when you are loyal to something, so but then what I'm not loyal to easily is just it will come
You
as
can
easy
run.
thing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed navigators, we've been talking about Dangote Refinery and the reaction of people based on the laying off of a lot of Nigerian workers at Dangote Refinery. But before we continue to the next topic, we're going to go on a short break and we'll be right back. Esteemed navigators, welcome back from that very short break. We are going to be the next topic we'll be discussing this morning. I think we touched it a bit yesterday, but I think it's an update on what is in the latest development. Yes. So yesterday was the coronation of the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan, in person of former senator. Now is Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewolu Ladoja. Now he has been coronated yesterday, and some of the activities that happened at the coronation has been a reason for public opinion, for people reacting, and a lot of reactions like that. Apparently, the musician invited to play at the coronation was the renowned Fuji icon Taye Currency, and a lot of people were surprised at his choice of music at the event. I want us to quickly see what the choice of music was and why it has been causing a total outrage or a lot of reaction from people.
wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè. ẹ wo ẹ lè fẹ́ mi láyà mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ o ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá gbàṣẹ́ mi a máa jà tẹ́ bá gbàṣẹ́ mi torí pé wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè wèrè la fi ń wo wèrè.
Okay. So eventually at the coronation of the 44th Olubadan, it was obvious that we needed to use were to wo were.
We use madness
to cure madness. So Thai currency thought that was the perfect place to show that were one le. And if you think you can use were, and now that me personally, I'm struggling to understand why he thought that was a perfect avenue to use were to wo were. A lot of people have been reacting and they're like, wetin happen exactly? How a coronation take turn were laughing wo were? What is the correlation? How did they come to be in tandem? What is the relation between coronation of the 44th Olubadan and were laughing wo were? Because I think further in that clip, he said Elegbashe mi abi Elegbashe mi. Teba gbashe mi o ama jao. Now I don't know. Maybe there's an undertone. Maybe there's a background story that we are not aware of that actually prompted this music. But regardless, I still feel like a gathering like this, where a lot of dignitaries all over the country, but even those who are not Yoruba, they were there to witness the coronation of the 44th Olubadan. Now my question is going to be this: regardless of if there was a background story, if there was maybe there was a rancor that was happening behind the scene that we are not aware of, do you think that this is actually the right place to sing this kind of music? Now later we are going to take the opinion of people on social media, but do you think this is the right place to sing this kind of song? Is it right to sing this kind of song in a place where we have distinguished guests, where we have the president of the country, where we have a lot of senators, governors, dignitaries all over the country and outside the country, because envoys from embassies are going to be there? So do you think this is let me take Glory, please let us get your opinion.
Well, to me, I think he's just trying to add emotions to whatever he went there to present. He should have at least picked another song, probably something that would praise the new Olubadan or do anything, appreciate
Something
those
that people would enjoy.
came for the occasion. Not like you trying to attack your opponent. Something must have happened, and then you feel like, okay, let me get at this person that wanted to take over my place.
Okay.
So probably they actually try to maneuver, and then eventually
Became
got
the one
picked.
to.
Yeah, so I think it was just his emotion speaking, not like. So that's
It's not like he meant it.
Yeah, that's just
Oh.
a wrong song for him to just present on an occasion like that.
Now we have Thai currency advocate of
Oh, okay. Yes.
trying to
They are
advocate
advocating for justice for Thai currency.
I'm not trying to advocate. I'm just trying to say that I think it's his emotion that is coming to play.
That took the better of him.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
like he actually meant. He's
okay,
just
so,
trying to get at his opponents.
All right, Afolabi, what do you have to say? Knowing that this is a prestigious gathering, this is a gathering that is prominent or important to Yorubas, and Yorubas are known to be Omoluabis, right? So if that's the case, having this kind of song sang at a a place like that seemed, personally, that's a personal opinion, it seemed like a square peg in a round hole. The song would have been perfect for maybe a street carnival or anything like that. It wouldn't have been able, or even if you released it as a single, people who want to listen will listen to it. But in a prestigious place like this, considering how important it is, or that gathering is to the Yoruba people, or to the people of Ibadan, or to the people of Oyo State, what do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Okay, thank you. One thing I want us to look at this is like Glory said. She said there's something. Let assume that there is something happened before that time. Now I want to agree, and at the same time I want to disagree. If something like that happened, that shouldn't be a way of
Getting back
to your how will I call
your
it?
invisible opponent.
Your betrayers. Now, coming down there to sing, it is madness that we used to
Cure madness. Really laughing.
Who are the mad people?
Yes,
It means he is also a mad person.
Yeah, he's a mad one that wants
To
cure
cure
the mad-
madness.
you know one thing, direct or indirectly, even so sorry to say this on air, every indigene of Ibadan that present there and those that are in the diaspora, high currency is referring to them as someone that is not normal.
Mad.
Yes, and even the new
Oba.
coronated king.
He's
Are
also
you not saying it is not normal that the old Oriade, the KBC is not normal? That it is madness that we use to cure madness. Let us look at that song, the content of that song. Imagine in a public gathering like that, where we have dignitaries, the president is there present, and a lot of people from different ethnics, they are there, and you are singing.
And they'll think Yorubas are barbarians.
Yes,
They'll think Yorubas.
that doesn't know what they are doing. You know,
Right.
going there, we're laughing, I know if we want to interpret that song, it means maybe the show given to him, or maybe some people want to give it to another person. Like if you check the social media, people are even saying it that okay,
Another person
even-
is more suitable.
Even another person should have been called rather than Taye Currency. And I know Taye Currency will not agree to give it to another person, claiming that okay, he is from Oyo State, and at the same time, maybe because of his own biological son, is one of the House of Assembly
Members in Oyo State.
his first son is one of the member of the Oyo State. That okay, how will I have my son as a member of House of Assembly Oyo State, and what I supposed to do and what I know to be doing will not be given to another person right in my nose or in my eyes.
So is that why we have Teba Gbashe mi lọ́wọ́
Yes,
mi?
that is why-
Amaja.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it shouldn't be in that gathering. I didn't expect. I'm highly disappointed in Taye Currency. Yes, I'm highly disappointed in him because there are a lot of songs that he has even roll out that people love, but
that gathering.
No, I don't. I'm so disappointed.
All right, let me unite your disappointment with the disappointment of a social media user, in person of Suara Moshood Onishemeje. He said, "Dear Taye Currency, I would like to use this medium to express my disappointment and express my feelings over your performance at the coronation of the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan. His Imperial Majesty Oba Senator Rashidi Akanmu Adewolu Ladoja at the ancient Mapo Hall, Ibadan. As Ibadan is being regarded as the origin of Fuji music, and we have produced excellent Fuji artists in the genre of the music, Fuji, and you also is one of our sons who is doing excellently well in the industry. But today is not one of your best days, because your performance today speaks so loud about the in-depth of your legacy work, in which you should have used today as an avenue to display your talent and creative composition and great work of art. Today's coronation is not just the regular coronation of king, but very historical in the history of Ibadan and Nigeria at large, in which will be in the minds of millions of Nigerian sons and daughters for a very long time, but your display and performance is not worthy of you being called Akorin Oba. Anyway, this is the opinion of one social media user, and like Afolabi has said, he said he's disappointed, and this person is expressing disappointment as well. What do you think? Is this also disappointing to you, knowing this is someone who have at one point in his career been regarded as Akorin Oba? Do you think do you feel disappointed as well, or do you think
he doesn't want it?
Yeah. So to me, I'm also disappointed because that's a public gathering. Like everybody is anticipating for that program. But you now singing that you now even choose that particular song to sing with the laughing world. So you use madness to cure madness. Like what Afolabi has said, that the people in Ibadan indigene, they are not normal.
disappointed. Oh, okay.
You bring in someone that is not normal to
cure
cure
the-
the abnormality of
the Ibadan people.
the Ibadan people.
So it literally means that
So-
the king, the newly coronated king,
Is
is
not
actually
normal.
abnormal.
normal.
That is why.
That's why he was
he
invited
was-
to cure the
yeah,
abnormality.
Take care of the-
Abnormality of the
Okay.
of the Ibadan people.
Okay,
That's what
anyway,
he's trying to say.
a
lot
social
of
media
interpretation
user,
will be given to it.
a social media user said, is Mufid Ashipa. He said, "We're laughing wo we're bawo. Thai currency singing for Ibadan people at Olubadan coronation. This is the kind of performance of I know a friend that can do it cheaper."
Exactly.
Here is the friend jumping
Yes,
up and down
now.
with 35-yard agbada singing with it.
He's my father. That is our president. Let him do it.
All right, another social media user, Abayomi Bitunde, said, maybe he is the king's choice, but Thai currency knows Sabi sing for royal occasion. He is just singing as if it's a political campaign. The days of Sonny, I think King Sonny Ade,
Sonny
Yes,
Ade,
Sonny
he has
Ade.
Obe and Barisha. I guess the person was just
Barista.
Barista, yes.
Barista.
King Sonny Ade, Obe, and Barista. And this one is saying, as in Thai, somebody said Thai currency had no stuff for this kind of event. What is Were laughing Were at a coronation?
Exactly.
Right? And Oyo News said, as in Thai currency is not the best for this occasion. And then another one said, the new Olubadan advisors now Were.
Yes, now.
Obviously, now,
That is what Thai
obviously,
currency is saying.
that's what he's saying. The
Is
king,
that,
the newly coronated king.
is that the new?
It's not normal.
it-
That's why it's
So
there.
that's why that's
And
why they have to
he's
coronate
going
him.
to cure
to
every
cure
abnormality.
What kind of? He said, what kind of nonsense song is this in the form of Thai currency on coronation day? He said, Saheed Osupa is there. Una no call. And he said, one said, we all know how Thai currency corrected that gig over Saheed Osupa. Sha, see music now. Now, a lot of people believe that Saheed Osupa should have been the because
best.
everybody
Not-
knows
he's
his
the best to me,
his
you know.
antecedents. They know the quality of music that he sings, and they know
genre
how
of the-
much the genre. He's also a
He's
Fuji
always-
musician,
No,
right?
but okay, let us
The content of his
content
music,
his
yes,
music,
the content of his music could have because naturally, even when Saheed Osupa is not in this kind of gathering, the quality of music that he churns out is always quality. It's always something
And
that
always
even
sensible.
adults, it's sensible,
You know-
something
you know-
adults want to listen to.
like one of the Nigerian content creator make use of one of the King Saheed Osupa song even to qualify what Thai currency did. He said, "Aroba fi ojú ti mi." Can you imagine?
So that's a song that has existed even before
Before
this
the
event. So it means that a lot of people, just like you are saying, a lot of people believed Saheed Osupa should have been the perfect
best.
fit for this kind of gathering.
We should do away with nepotism.
But Thai currency, Saheed Osupa is not from Oyo State. I think it's from Kwara State.
No, it's from Oyo now.
He's from Oyo State.
Yes,
Ah,
Saheed Osupa.
yes, is it?
I thought
I'm
it's
not
from
sure.
Kwara State. I think it's from Shaki side.
This is the time for us to get things right. We should do away with the ethnicity or looking at the what is it called that? Okay, this one is from my
It's on my side.
It's from my side, and this one is from my daddy's side, from my mother's
Ọmọ
side.
wa ni
Well,
ẹ jẹ́ kó
And
ṣe.
I know that this one is not qualified. You just give the job to him. Look at what is happening. See, Taye Currency for the first time he disappoints me. I'm really disappointed in him. So I would like to use that language.
See the level of Taye
Yeah,
Currency's failure.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just his emotions coming
No,
to
no,
it's just his emotions.
you know.
He didn't really actually perform for that program. He just went there to display himself.
Glory. In such occasion, you should keep your emotion. Keep your emotion. Emotion is not what we need there. What we need is what we entertain people, and that will correlate
With the event that is
event.
happening.
Not that you okay. For instance, now there is a wedding and you are singing a burial song.
And Glory keeps saying emotion. Did somebody beat him?
I don't know.
Actually,
Did somebody
the
beat him?
things
I
that
think
happened
he's
before
just
that
overwhelmed.
day.
He's just overwhelmed.
It's what
Did somebody
happened.
beat
Maybe
him?
it's just
All those
Or it's just a
underlying
misfit for the
issues.
occasion?
Maybe it's just overwhelmed.
Anyways, dear esteemed navigators, we've been having a conversation around the coronation of the 44th Olubadan in person of Senator Oba, His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewolu Ladoja, and the happenings at the event, the choice of music for Taye Currency and all of that, and a lot of things that have happened over.
Including our president.
In fact, that said, Irukere Amaposi, as in Irukere Amaposi Bawu Baba.
That's a cost.
That's a cost to the king. And a
pardon
lot of
him,
the
please.
Yoruba kings, they always have Adekpenu.
It was,
So
it
hopefully
was
this
just a
does not
slip
go back
of
to
tongue.
the
It's
king.
not like it was
Maybe
intentional.
President.
He doesn't mean it that way.
How would a 70-something-year-old Yoruba man not
president does not
understand?
mean
The
it
person
that
that
way.
well cultured.
A cultural man.
A cultural man. Understand?
He's not an Ibadan man.
It's not
Oh, that's not an
So
Ibadan
he's a
thing.
Lagosian.
That's
And
not an
Lagos,
Ibadan
they like
thing.
the way
They
they
do their
speak
thing,
is
they do their
different.
thing different.
They are
Oh.
unique people.
Yeah, they are unique.
So to him it might be prayers,
please,
but to you
let's-
people
so
it's a
please,
cause.
let's leave our-
In his
Presidential
mind,
advisors.
Let's leave our
in
president.
his mind he has
Let's leave our
prayed.
president
Please,
like
let's
that.
leave him out of
Please.
it.
Let's call a spade, not a shoe.
Let's leave him
Let's
out
do
of
our
it.
All right. Thank you. We have left the president like that.
Thank you.
Anyways, before we move on to sports this morning, let's go on a very short break.
Super Eagles, waiting they happen, waiting they share, we want know. Shayna Winch, I've been landing, no matter their plan, no, we go still.
All right, no matter their plan, I want to hand over very quickly to AY for short to guide us through sports this morning. Let's go.
Where you do? Where you do?
Yeah. Dear esteemed navigators, today I'll be bringing you sports news. So from the first one is William Saliba, the popular Arsenal defender.
The only Arsenal defender.
The only.
That's the only thing they've been shouting now.
The only,
Saliba.
The only, okay, like Lex said, the only Arsenal defender just renewed his contract, 5-year contract to 2030.
2030.
I'm so sure most Arsenal fans
Will be happy and ecstatic.
like,
Yes.
because honestly, Real Madrid has started their gimmicks already. Because when they see that his contract is about to expire, they already prepared to sign him on a free transfer.
And a free.
And that's what Madrid likes.
That's what they are doing now.
That's what they want.
Instead of paying the club,
They
go
will
ahead
have-
and pay the player.
They will want that player to come to them for free. That's what they want. So I mean, all Arsenal fans should be happy. William Saliba
He's
will
not
be
going
with you.
anytime soon.
Yeah, we'll be with you for the next 5 years.
Exactly.
So the next one is let me be bringing the fixtures for today. Man United is currently playing Brentford
Okay.
Brentford's home, in which that will be a United of
Mhm.
Mbeumo with other Brentford
Welcome
fans.
back home.
Like, how do you think how do you think what that's going to feel?
Well, the thing is, e- at every point in time, football players always move on
Yeah.
from one club to another. They are all sojourners, all of them. We've had very few
Transfer.
players, yes, very few players over the course of the existence of football that have maintained a club throughout their career. We have people like Alan Shearer, like Steven Gerrard, like Carragher, and Ryan Giggs, and a very few others. There are not a lot of them. So the fact that Brian Mbeumo moved on from Brentford to Manchester United is expected. But now, how are they going to react? I mean, Brentford. Are they going to say, "Oh, welcome," and roll out the red carpet, or they are going to say, "Yes, you were once one of us, but now you are no longer one of us, and you are not going to get an easy ride today"? Is that how they are going to do it? That's left for Brentford to solve. That's their own conundrum to solve. And I hope that, yes, I hope that Brentford will be able to to stop Man U from winning this game today.
All right, let me be giving you a live scores now for Brentford match, because the match has already
I
started.
started
Brentford is leading Manchester United
with 3 goals.
No, just a goal.
Oh, okay, just a goal.
Just a goal.
That's
And the
disappointing.
goal is from Igor Thiago.
Igor
Thiago.
That's the new striker they
Yeah,
signed
striker they
after
signed. Yeah,
Mbeumo left.
Mbeumo left.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't
That's
know.
like we got money from Mbeumo sale, and then we got a
Yes,
better
we
player.
got a better player. I mean,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
shocking.
the transfer fee of getting this Thiago is
It's way less
is
than
way less
the 70 million
than
they
Mbeumo.
sold Mbeumo for. Yes.
That's the Manchester United fans. I don't know.
Yeah, well, even me, I don't know for
I
them.
don't know. I don't know how this season is going
Plenty
to be
things
for
will
you.
happen for them.
I mean, because you are like Brentford scores you 8 minutes. That's a lot.
They can still go ahead and win this game though.
Ramatanda.
Ramontada.
So let's. Another news is it came as a shock today. Our popular coach, our well beloved coach, our well deserved
Which one is our well below? I don't.
fan favorite, Graham Potter.
How is he my favorite? As a sacked.
Has been sacked by West Ham, which
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Santos is being replaced by him. Lex, how?
The thing is, just as we have football players as sojourners, football coaches are also sojourners. They are always on the move. Look at the career of Mourinho. He has gone to Chelsea twice. He has gone to Madrid once, Man U, Tottenham, Inter Milan, AS Roma, Galatasaray, Fenerbahce. He has gone everywhere and everywhere. So Graham Potter being sacked, every football club wants results. And since they said they've not been getting the kind of result that they wanted, and now for their game on Monday against Everton, it's like they are almost signing Nuno Espirito Santo. Espirito Santo was sacked by Nottingham Forest, and the coach that took over at Nottingham Forest was sacked by Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
So you can see it's like they are all moving in circles.
Yes. So our viewers, I don't know how do you see this news of Graham Potter being sacked? Do you think that Graham Potter deserved the time, or maybe deserved the immediate sack letter like that? Moving on, I'm so sure most Man City fans will love this. Manchester City is currently closing on renewing Savino contract.
Savio that said he wanted to go
That
to
he wanted to
Liverpool.
go to Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Tottenham bid for him twice, which was, I think it was rejected by Man City. But now Man City is keen on renewing his contract, and he's also said he's keen on staying back in Manchester City. I mean,
Okay. Wait and see how that pans out,
Yes.
because so far, in fact, this season, Manchester City has not been doing that well.
they're not doing so
Considering that we expected, they didn't do so well last season. Maybe this season they are going to pick up and start running, hit the ground running. But they hit the ground, but I get the ground hits them back.
the ground is slippery.
So they couldn't really run. But let's wait and see how things pan out for them. And for Savio, congratulations to maybe the congratulations will be too early, but at least until the contract is signed, congratulations to them in advance. Hopefully he signs the contract and we see how this end up at the end of the season.
So right about now we'll be giving you the fixtures of EPL. So by 3 p.m. today, Chelsea will be facing Brighton. Well, that's Chelsea Brighton.
No worry, just continue. I know you are a Chelsea fan. Just continue.
It's not even about that. There are a lot of there's connections between Chelsea and Brighton.
And now you people are bride. It is like bride and bridegroom. It's like Caicedo, Lavia, Cucurella, and
Robert
Sanchez.
Leverkusen.
And your former coach.
This new guy that is replacing Palmer that we got not from Brighton.
All of them they are from Brighton. And even your former coach, I think that was Potter, right?
Yes.
Graham Potter was also from Brighton. He was signed from Brighton. So it's just
our main striker, Joao Pedro.
he's also from Brighton. You see?
I think
It's like the bride and bridegroom.
I think this match is maybe Brighton players on trial.
So
Maybe
just
Chelsea
play well. Chelsea
boys
might
can
sign you
okay,
next.
you are playing well. Don't worry. Just pick your team and come to Chelsea.
That's true.
Yeah. So Chelsea will be facing Brighton by 3 p.m. as well. Crystal Palace will be playing Liverpool by 3.
Anyway, Big Balu said Liverpool is going to lose that game 2-0.
Well, let's see.
We'll wait and see.
I have a question for Ayomikun, and I want you to be straight with your answer.
Don't be gay.
Yes, you have.
Be straight.
I don't want you to be subjective to one. Just make sure that you give me the accurate answer. Don't speak as a Chelsea fan.
Right.
Okay, with the Chelsea match, what do you think will be the outcome of that game?
Well,
today?
the outcome of Chelsea match, Chelsea should be winning. Chelsea is winning because Chelsea is playing at home. Chelsea is winning.
They will have the home
advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Because
then,
Chelsea is playing at home, I guess
Yes.
they'll be playing with 14 players or 15.
No. It does not matter. See, it does not matter. You see, Chelsea Brighton. Like I said, there is cordial relation.
Oh, okay.
between us.
Chelsea is the groom,
There's
Brighton is the bride.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
cordial
and the
relationship
groom
between
is
us.
always ahead of
Ahead
the
of the
bride.
bride, yeah.
Okay.
So Chelsea
I get it.
Chelsea will be beating Brighton.
They play.
So 3 p.m. today, Leeds will be facing Bournemouth, and Man City will be playing Burnley. Our viewers, you can drop your predictions
In the comments,
section.
yes.
Anyone that got the prediction right, don't worry. Lex is promising you a
Oh, I
massive-
did?
No.
Oh, I
massive
did?
giveaway.
I did?
Yes, you did.
Wow.
Okay. You are using
That's
to promise.
that's
No,
interesting.
Let's promise a massive giveaway. Don't worry when your
Oh.
prediction is right.
Audio
Let's-
giveaway.
Wow.
Let's-
It's
let's-
not audio
it's not
anyways.
audio.
AY is the one
Specific.
talking. AY for short. You think it's for short for nothing?
Lex is going to, Lex is going to reach out to you, and don't worry, you are going to get a prize if your predictions are correct.
Okay.
Okay.
And later tonight, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur will be playing Watford. So those are the features that we have for today in EPL. Like I said earlier, drop your predictions in the comment section. But if your prediction is right, don't worry, we are going to contact you, and you'll be winning a small gift from us.
All right. All right, thank you very much, Ayomikun. Thank you very much for your sports update. And a very special thanks to all our listeners. You are the real MVP. You are the most important people in this setup. Because without you, we wouldn't be exist. We wouldn't exist. Without you, you are the reason
our
why
presence here
we.
means nothing
It
if
means
you're not
nothing
there.
if you're not there. Thank you very much for riding with us, for always being with us throughout our programs. And before we round up, I want to quickly, I want to ask our my guest for today to introduce themselves, say their final words. No, not final words in life.
No,
But,
no, no,
just give us your
abeg.
final opinion. Before we round up. Let me take glory first.
Ladies first.
Yes, ladies first.
Okay. My name is Abiodun Glory, and my final opinion concerning Dangote's
Okay.
laid off staff. Sabotaging is not something that can be done by just an individual. It has to have the hands of those internal rulers, the leadership, internal leader. So when there is sabotage, definitely there's something wrong somewhere in the leadership, internal
organization.
leadership. So I feel like if you're in such an environment, there's something that you have to do. You can just stand out. When someone is pressuring you into doing something that you know would land you in trouble, just try
All right.
to
Thank you
raise an
very
alarm.
much. Thank you very much, Glory. Ewa, let me hear your.
Yeah, my final my final thing is for the Thai currency
Okay.
Thai currency issue.
Okay.
I think it should maybe tender an apology, a sincere apology.
What would that
Maybe-
change, anyways?
No, it does not. I know it does not change anything, but then that will keep his ego that okay. That
Okay.
I know
No,
that I
if-
did
if-
I did
if
I did
Kaman
I did I
can
did something
tender
like
his
this.
apology after the whole scenario. Thai currency.
Should be able to do same.
Yeah. So I think it's just okay. Probably I messed up, and I know I don't fuck up. I've messed up, but please just pardon me. I'm still your boy, Akorioba. Like you said, like you said. So I
Okay.
think that you should just do that. Just to clear up everything.
All right. Thank you very much, AY Ayomikun AY for short. And finally, Afolabi, please, your final opinion.
Okay, my final opinion on we've discussed today on the show. Let me start from the issue of the Dangote. Both staff and the management should sit together to solve things amicably, so that there will be progress in that organization. And for your Olubadan coronation, I want to say congratulations, and I'm facilitate with Olubadan on behalf of our CEO, in person of Dr. Michael Adepoye Ashala. And to Thai currency should learn what to say while in public. It should keep emotion apart from what people want to know, want to hear rather. And for concerning the person that gave the sack letter, I think I want to say this. Maybe he should try to work on himself, and if not, he should look for another club to work with, so that from there maybe he will get things.
Okay, that's for Graham Potter.
Important.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your opinions this morning. Thank you very much for being a part of the program. And on behalf of a very special thanks to our executive producer, person of the Michael Adeboye Shaolu, and very special thanks to our producer, in person of Adenipekun Afolabi, the prince on the show. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. And to every other staff, esteemed staff, doing one thing or another, doing everything within their power to make sure you can hear us clearly and you can see us clearly on your phones, on your tablets, on your systems, and be a part of our programs. And they also do programs which you enjoy, which you always be a part of. We want to say a very big thank you to them. And to our esteemed viewers, esteemed listeners, like I said, thank you very much for all you do. Thank you very much for being a part of our program. Finally, I want to say that as individuals, when we are in public, let us be able to rationalize what we can say in the place we can say them. Let us rationalize our actions and where we are. Let us know when to do what, how to do them, and to whom we should act in a certain way. Not everything is befitting for everywhere. Certain things are not befitting for certain places, and we should be able to know them. That's what they call being street smart, or being wise, and we should be able to exhibit our wisdom everywhere we go. On behalf of every other person, I remember myself, LEXPS, Lex Posimi. Thank you very much for riding with us this morning or this afternoon, and until we meet again, bye for now.
Eagles are winning today. One me bani me Korea, Jiden the England, the Wabu, Papuyaka, one them, Ebani me Japan, Jida Argentina, Mary, Papuyaka, hallelujah, hallelujah. Eagles are winning today.